Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namaste Saraswati Deve Govardhan Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavari Paschatya Dikshitaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been on the road, traveling and touring the Northern California region, engaged in the service of preaching. And during this time I've had a lot of opportunity to reflect on different things. And in one of those reflections, I was just thinking about how fortunate we are in our San Diego community to have so many vibrant and dedicated devotees. And so I just wanted to take a moment to express my profound gratitude to so many of you. Because I really feel like Vaisnava culture is founded on this principle of gratitude. You know, our respect and reverence for our seniors and fellow devotees comes from this place of deep appreciation for them. You know, when we understand in depth the sacrifice and endeavor and commitment they've had to carry on the society through service, you know, we in our own hearts can feel a deep sense of gratitude, and so naturally we have a deep sense of respect and reverence for them. So yeah, our San Diego temple has been present in that location for perhaps around 40 years. And it's amazing to see, you know, some of those early devotees are still present today. Primarily I'm thinking of Her Grace Parashakti Mataji and Her Grace Indira Mataji, who, you know, there's so many devotees who came and went, but they've been so loyal and so chaste to serving the lotus feet of our dear Sri Shivani Giridhari, and that's so exemplary. As aspiring devotees, we can pray to have that sense of loyalty, commitment to our community, and service. And there's so many devotees just like that. His Grace Namaste Prabhu and His Holiness Bhajanarayan Swami, Pavamana Prabhu, and His Grace Pavamana Prabhu, and so many, His Grace Jamundapati Prabhu, His Grace Bhaktivasal Prabhu, and really the list goes on. But I felt inspired to make this video because I feel like there's always so many things going on in our life and so many services to do that. Just to take a moment to reflect and to really sit in that appreciation of, you know, how exalted these devotees really are and how fortunate we are to have their shelter and guidance. It's really a blessing in our life. His Grace Madhusudan Prabhu and Kanchavala Mataji, who've practically some of the original devotees in our society. Joining in New York when all of what the International Society for Krishna Consciousness was just a storefront. And for them to see the empowerment of Srila Prabhupada and how all of these temples nationwide, worldwide had manifested in devotees made, and so much preaching work, all from a sincere devotee, Krishna's dear Srila Prabhupada, and all the devotees that were dedicated to him. And here they are, coming each week to serve, making their famous ladus every Friday. We have so many of our ashram devotees who are putting forth so much effort just to meet the day-to-day needs. Very grateful to Balaram Prabhu, who's primarily one of the stalwarts in our ashram, being a great exemplar of a preacher and taking on so much deity seva and cooking seva. We have Janardhan Prabhu, great pujari. We have, of course, His Grace Vijay Prabhu, who is giving us so much inspiration in book distribution. And so many of these new devotees who've become so serious to take up Krishna consciousness. Very grateful to Bhakti Tyler Prabhu for taking on temple commander service, which could be a real burden of love. And Bhakti Chris, who's been putting so much time and energy into developing our kitchen department, helping us improve standards, and making sure that we have nice feasts and prasadam for the devotees. Amoga Leela Prabhu and Govardhan, Dimitri, Daniel Shukri, who's been so enthusiastic about taking up the book distribution of the temple and just helping out around the temple, various things. And there's so many devotees who are coming by on a regular basis. Ravi Prabhu and Prakash and Saul, who's practically in the ashram now, and our regular helpers who come by on a regular basis, like Jessica and Adriana and Ace, Yana, and just helping out with seva. So extremely grateful to all of you with making garlands and assisting the other devotees. Mani Prabhu, who is an especially empowered devotee. Him and I, when I'm in San Diego, he's generally helping me, oftentimes throughout the week, and I'm always impressed how much energy you have. Usually at a certain point I just need to take breaks, but he's just like this marathon person who's always ready and willing to serve and to see his jubilant nature and how selfless he can be. It's just really inspiring. So thank you, Mani, for all of what you're doing. And there's so many regular pujaris and cooks who are coming by. It's Her Grace Anubhari Mataji, Gaur Keshava, Anangapriya, Varshana, Vaneshri, Nandita Prabhu, Sampada Mataji, Raja Mandala, and Jean. So nice to have you come each week again, and you're making nice cupcakes and sweets for the lordships. The list goes on and on. So many of our donors, right? Bhakti Prabhu and Lila Shakti, Damodara and Malati, and His Grace Giridhar Prabhu and Kamala Mataji. Just give you so much of their energy to financially upkeep the temple. It's not easy. Dayanidhi Prabhu, who is helping manage all the Pujari services. Varshana Mataji, Panishri, who are so nicely taking care of the children of our congregation. Such a crucial service, and they do it so effortlessly. Because you can see that within their hearts they have genuine care and concern for these kids. Sweta Mataji, Sangeeta Mataji, Radna, Raki, who are becoming so serious about taking Krishna consciousness, Gina, Scott. It's so enlivening to see devotees become very serious. So, in fact, there are so many devotees, and I can speak on for days and days, appreciating everyone, but in essence, I just wanted to express how profoundly grateful I am, grateful we are on behalf of the management to all of you for all of the service that you're all doing. And it's really, again, this spirit of gratitude that really helps us imbibe in deep Vaishnava culture. And when we see how much this you devotees have given us, have put forward in service, seeing their dedication and seeing how hard the other devotees are working, and really seeing how much Srila Prabhupada has given us. The process of Krishna consciousness, temples, devotees, and really this opportunity, this moment, this lifestyle, where we can engage and dedicate our lives to pure devotional service. It's really the most rare thing in this world. And so, I just really want to take this moment from my trip to share and express that. And I'm sure all of you are doing well, hoping, praying that you all are. And I hope to see you all soon, perhaps in a couple of weeks or so. So, thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.